When we're, communicating a message to people, there are certain things that we have to do. We have to make sure we're listening, because we'll see a lot of things, we'll interpret a lot of things, but we have to make sure when we're being effective that we're listening to everything that's going on around us, okay?
Power clap on 3. 1, 2, 3, clap!
Through camp and other activities, I've gone from like this shy little kid up to I'm more outgoing. I talk to a lot more people. I have a lot more fun with stuff. I feel like it's really helped out. If I get them to try something new and they end up really liking it, I feel pretty accomplished that I did my job as a counselor. And you definitely bond with them and you want to see them back. I always ask my kids if they're coming back, and usually I do see my old campers. I've seen a couple of them in different groups.
As soon as every single one of them arrives, I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name's Danae. I'm your junior counselor. Once we get the name tags to them, I'll ask them for their name so I can start learning to remember them. Because you don't want someone coming up to you like, I don't remember your name. What's your name again? I mean, of course, that happens. But also we have a couple activities. Like in our free time, I have this beach ball. You blow up, you write questions on it. And so you throw it around and you pick a certain finger. Like ours usually use the right thumb, and you answer the question. And it's just general questions like your favorite camp activity. Do you prefer like Coca-Cola over Pepsi?
Well, lights out is at 11 usually. The longer the day, it seems like once they get back to the cabin, all they want to do is talk to each other even more. They like to tell a lot of stories. Like they all take turns, talking about like what they do at home, and they talk a lot about their 4-H projects. A lot of my girls, they kind of tend to stick to me a lot just because they have a lot of trust in me, I feel like. Being a counselor, if you start out and say, listen, this isn't going to happen, we're going to all be together and help each other out and not leave anyone out, I think that they just learn that nobody's as different as they thought they were. In the previous years that I've done this, there's always that one girl that always kind of hangs towards the back, doesn't really talk, doesn't like to do the activities, but if you say, like at the campfire last night, a lot of my girls weren't singing along, so I started singing and I got into it and I started clapping really loud, and then all of them looked up at me and they were like, oh, she's doing it. So just them getting along, it makes me feel a lot better that if more people could get along the way they do, just the way that they can handle themselves around others. And I like to be very open and direct with them by not keeping stuff from them.
You just have to take a step back and just put it into perspective that they're in a different place and they're a little nervous too, and it's understandable. It has helped me with my patients a lot. It teaches you a lot of responsibility, being responsible for someone else and having to think about somebody else's needs before your own. They're very respectful of each other eventually. They really take care of each other. It just teaches you so much about working with people.
Probably because you get to interact with so many different other people that are here that you don't know because they're not from your county or never seen them before.
I'm Jonah McClung, and I'm from Sherman County. Now you're going to go under, since it's under, now you're going to go over and up through the loop. There you go. Pull through. Now keep pulling that bottom one. I think you got it. Here. Pull it tight. Alright, there we go. Now keep on doing that and you should have a bracelet in no time.